Alright, I told you guys I'd get back to you on these wheel bearings. I just wanted to show you, I did about half of them so far. I just wanted to show you pretty much what I did so far, and then the last one here. For the rear wheel, there's 3 altogether. In the actual wheel itself, there's 2. And if you take off your sprocket here, that's the back side and the front, you're going to have one large one that goes in the center there. Here, just to show you what they look like. Obviously, you could tell one on the right's my old one. The one on the left is the new one I'm about to put in. There's these little washers here that you have to take out with this tool right here. Pretty much what you do, you line the ends up there, stick them in the holes, and you press these pliers in, and it shrinks that washer so you can pull it out and you can get to that wheel bearing. My first time doing it, I didn't know that those were in there, so I was just hammering on the wheel bearings trying to get them out, and obviously they weren't budging because you have those washers. So just you know, a quick note for you guys, make sure before you even attempt to get them out there, clean all the grease out. You know, you'll have these dust seals as well. Pop the little dust seal out. You could do that with you know, Phillips head, or I'm sorry, a flathead screwdriver. Just pop them out. Once you get to that washer, you know, you're probably gonna have to buy a set of these. These things were about, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks, and they come with different attachments right there. About 20 bucks, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's. Pick them up so you can get them washers out. Take the washer out, clean all the grease out. I sprayed some WD-40 just so it was a little bit easier. Flip it over, put a flathead in there, and just hammer it out. Once you get it out, this one here is a good example. Once I pulled it out, I just cleaned the grease out, and I put that washer back in, and this wheel bearing was sticking out almost a 1/4 inch. And you know, the stock one flush is almost flush like this one is now. So what I had to do is actually take it back out, and I left the washer out. You can see it back here. There's the old one, and there's the bad wheel bearing. This is why I started this project here. You can see all the balls are just falling apart. Yeah, I just pretty much left that washer out because what that does is it retains your old wheel bearings, because your old wheel bearings don't have this dust seal. Since you don't need to retain anything, you don't need to retain them ball bearings anymore. I just left it out. You just bang it in, and I actually only did the one on that side because the other one was good. And then I'm about to do this last one here. I'm going to try to put this camera up somewhere so I could show you guys pretty much the last project here. Let me see how this looks here. I wonder if you guys will be able to tell. Let's see if I can move it out here. Alright, you guys can probably see that. I'm just going to show you pretty much what I'm doing with the last one here. Oh, and another thing, make sure you guys get some grease when you do this job. Alright, pretty much, I already took the old one out. I cleaned it with some WD-40 real good. Now I'm about to grease it up and put the new one in here. Just get a good amount of grease. Slop it all in there. Now I'm just doing this, I mean, you guys, some of you guys out there might be some mechanics. Maybe I don't need to do this, you know, if it's not necessary. But, you know, I'd rather have tons of grease in there than be shit out of luck here and end up blowing another wheel bearing or something. So, you know, just for my purposes, I'm lubing the shit out of it because I don't want to have any issues here. Here's the new one here. With the dust seals already on there, so you don't got to worry about crap. What I do is I just give it a light, super light greasing on the outside, just so it slides in a little easier. so that one's ready to go in. Now what you want to do here is you never want to hit it actually on the seal itself, because what that's going to do is it's going to bust it, and it's going to pop all your wheel bearings out, and you're going to be up shit creek here. What I do pretty much is just get a socket like this, and you want to lay it flat so you're only hitting these metal surfaces here. And you just take a mallet, a hammer, and just knock it in. You're going to be able to hear the difference once you get it all the way in there. You'll be able to hear it hit the bottom, then you know it's in there. Okay, with this rear one, unlike your others, it's actually going to go all the way down. So make sure you're hitting it all the way down here. See, now you can hear that difference there between that, and that's how you know it's all the way in there. So once you hear that real thick thud all the way around, you'll be able to, you know it's in there good. And just basically what I'm doing is re-greasing the top, because once you bang it in, it's going to wear it away. And with this one, you'll be able to put your washer back in with the dust seal on top of this one. So this one's going to be ultra ready to go. Alright, what I'm going to do is just clean off this washer here. Get all the grease off it, that way it goes in, because I already got new grease in there ready to go. So. Okay, I just wanted to blow them out so you guys could see those two holes right there. What's going to happen, I just put these set of pliers in there, and what that'll do is you can pinch it shut like that. That way it'll squeeze right in there. There you go, you got your washer in there, seated. I'm just pushing more of the grease back in, because that pushed it out a little bit. So shoving the grease back in there. And then your final step here is the last dust seal. I'm just going to clean it off, put some new grease in there, and then you're all set. And then I'll show you guys the view from the top. There's a groove in the back here. You just want to shove the grease in there, get it all greased up. While I'm doing this, where I got mine at, I just looked on. I pretty much search eBay for anything. I mean, if you guys need to go to a dealership, you know, for me that's pretty much last resort, because I went there the other day just to get some like $5 piece, and it turned out to be like $80. So I wouldn't suggest, you know, if you guys want to go to the dealership, go ahead, but hope you guys got some money with you. Yeah, I just searched eBay. Once I found out I was actually doing a sprocket set earlier, and found out that I had shitty wheel bearings, so searched eBay, and I found a set of 5s. You have 3 for the rear wheel, and you'll have 2 for the front. So you have a set of 5. I got them for 25 bucks. So there you go. You know, all the grease is back in there, and you just want to pop it on. You can hit it. You can hit this with the mallet, because it's gonna pretty much just go right back in there. Alright, now I'll show you a view from the top here. Alright, so there she is. You can see that blue piece in there is the new wheel bearing with the washer, and then the dust seal over top. Alright, there's the view from the back. You can see it pretty clear. And what I'm going to do is just throw up some extra grease. I did this side here, and this one here was pretty much straightforward. I didn't need to replace that one, so I'm leaving that in. That sprocket goes on this side. shove it in there, and then you just do a little chain adjustment, throw it back on this baby, and we'll be good. If you guys have any questions or comments, you guys got any other 86, 85, 87 Ninja 600s, please put videos up, because I'm pretty much starting this stuff from scratch. I mean, most of the videos I see from you know, mid-80s Ninjas are all just people riding around, and I've been kind of learning as I go with these projects here. So if you guys do projects, just take a short video, throw it up there, and hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you have any problems with wheel bearings or questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them for you. Alright guys, take it easy.